Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, but definitely hit the like button. It helps the video to circulate. I want my subscribers to know how much I appreciate them. All of the new subscribers that are choosing to come to my channel and subscribe. Thank you guys so much as we work hard to bring you good content and a truthful content. Okay. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can definitely do that via Cash App and hit the thanks button at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you would like to become a member, please hit the join button, and I would appreciate that. This morning, I wanted to talk about the Fifth Ward. Allegedly, the Fifth Ward is threatening the witness. Okay, there was a young lady that came out, and I've been looking at this on different vlogs. I believe the name of the vlog I saw it on is Clout Chat. I like to when I see stuff on people's pages, I really like to give them a shout out. I'm not one to just vibe off somebody else's energy and not say well, whose page that I saw it on. Death of a Cloud Chaser, that's what it was. That's who I saw it on. And according to him, the young lady who is a witness is being threatened, and she says she's not saying anything else, okay, about what happened. And that's not hard to believe because you had the lady standing around. Um, I'm sure that the ladies that was there, they was there because of the young men in Houston, right? Of course, a lot of times they bring pretty ladies around because if it's the lady that has been circling on the internet, then and the girls that was around them, they were definitely pretty girls, okay. And a lot of times when they get these celebrities in, especially when they extort and they trying to get them comfortable, they'll bring in the ladies, and put them on some of these celebrities for whatever reasons. Well, we know for what reasons. Um, but one of the young ladies that had been speaking out, allegedly she's being threatened, and she said she's not saying anything else. Of course, that's not hard to believe because look at what happened. I was listening to Whack 100, and according to him, somebody had reached out to him and told him exactly what happened, and it was just like I said. I looked at the video over and over and over and over again when Quavo says, "Man, let's go," because he could feel the energy. He saw some of the same people standing around that pool table that was standing around. That the atmosphere was just exactly the same as what we saw with Duke the Jeweler. We can't say that because Quavo was looking right at little Fifth Ward Cam. Okay, he was looking right at him, and even though I'm sure that they was drinking and they had gotten high and things of that nature, I'm sure that he was aware of his surrounding. At some point, I think Quavo knew the atmosphere had changed, right? And he probably saw how Fifth Ward Cam and then was looking at him just like they was looking at Duke the Jeweler. And he's a street dude. I'm sure he realized he was watching him watch him. They was watching him hard, knowing him being a street dude that he was being looked at as a lick. And so when they started surrounding him, because the rumor is that he was arguing with Junior. Now, I was listening to Whack 100. According to him, his sources told him that Quavo was arguing with Junior, and he tried to walk away. And when he tried to walk away, just like I kept saying, they tackled him. And when he was trying to defend himself, okay, um, the yellow jacket, which they're saying is Fifth Ward Cam, ran up to Takeoff, who was just standing there, and shot him in the head. Okay. Execution style assassination. The young man was not involved in nothing. From my understanding, he wasn't even gambling with them. He wasn't even partaking in any of it. He was standing out. So that lets me know he was not even feeling their energy anyways. I'm talking about Takeoff. And that's the one you run up to and execute. So it goes back to what I was told. And I was told this, that neither one of them was supposed to leave. Okay? Neither one of them. Okay. So, I think it's a shame, that this young lady is being threatened. And as I said, it does not make it any better because now the rumor is, and this is just a rumor, okay, that the police chief is allegedly Jay Prince Sr.'s cousin. I don't know. It's so much going on that it's crazy. But this is what is being put out there. I don't know that to be true, but what I do know to be true is they seem chummy. They seem too chummy. He's been seen at events that police chief didn't want to talk about solving the murder, as if there have been a lot of murders that have been brushed up under the rug. I didn't hear him say, we're going to find out who did this. We're going to work hard. And if he said it, y'all, somebody go back and look at it, okay? Because I don't like to put stuff out there that ain't right, but I don't remember him just focusing on that justice and bringing to justice and making sure that they lock up any and everybody who shot this young man execution style. I don't remember him putting a lot of emphasis on that, but I do remember him trying to talk about how great the celebrities were in Houston, and he knows the celebrities in Houston, and he wants to have a meeting and have a sit down and see how we can kumbaya, okay, and get some resolutions on how we can, come together and stop this killing. No, Negro, you find out why it was an intimate situation and a young man was shot execution style. The same setup and same situation that happened with Duke the Jeweler. Okay. So I have a problem with him. So if the young lady says I'm not talking anymore, she don't feel like and I can't blame the young lady. If you got the mayor and the police chief and you see how chummy they seem with these people, it is scary. You can't be mad at the girl if you ain't got nobody. Okay? Unless the FBI come to her. Okay? And if the FBI is involved, what they're going to do is they're going to stay underground because they might be investigating that damn police department. So they're not going to say anything to her. They're just going to stay underground so that they can get them all. It'll be like the same situation if y'all go back and look in the early 90s that happened in New Orleans when they had all of that corruption in New Orleans and the FBI had to step in. Hell, they cleared out the whole damn New Orleans Police Department, I do believe. Okay? Because they were the criminals on the street committing the crimes. Okay? They was corrupt. Okay? So I cannot blame the young lady. Do I believe that she's being threatened? It's allegedly, but yeah, I that's believable. These people seem ruthless. And here's the thing, I'm not saying that I want to see anything other than justice be brought to the people that have been doing this. I want justice. I'm not saying I don't want a bloodbath or anything like this. I want this stuff to stop, and I want justice brought to people that's doing this, that has done this. There was no need. Why would you run up to a man that was not a threat to you and just pop him in the head? And then have your ass on Twitter trolling. He would not feel comfortable enough to do this unless he felt like that, the princess was backing him. Okay? He wouldn't have felt that comfortable, I don't think. But yeah, they're saying that the young lady, okay, is being threatened, and I can believe that. I can believe that. So it just lets you know that these people don't feel like responsibility is supposed to be taken for what has happened to Takeoff. You go walk, you run up to a innocent man and just pop him. What did he do to him? He wasn't even really participating. He was always off to himself. And so with Junior, y'all, I just Junior's eyes has always told it all for me. I pay a close attention to, I pay close attention to people's eyes, and I've always said Junior's eyes and looked like he had no damn feelings in them to me. But I don't know him personally. Okay. Yeah. So, but anyways, I want to move on to Finesse 2TYMES now. Finesse 2TYMES did a post. Okay, and I'm trying to go to his Instagram. And his Instagram, he was saying that he was not going to leave mob ties or something like that. Okay, hold on, Finesse, because y'all know I like Finesse is a Memphian. Y'all know I love Finesse, and I like the way Finesse has been. Let's see, Finesse 2TYMES. Um, I kind of like the way Finesse has been staying out of the way. Okay. I'm trying to find his page. It's so many of them. I can't, for some reason I can't get back to it. Okay. Finesse. Okay, I spelled that wrong. Finesse. I had left the one of the S's out. Um, he was talking about how he's remaining loyal to mob ties. Here it is right here. Okay. And I'm not mad at Finesse. I'm not. But I have a concern for Finesse. Okay. And I be hating to, like, especially when they come from Memphis, and I know that, the areas and stuff that they come from. I know the struggle of a lot of Memphians, especially the areas. That's the reason why I be so damn mad at God and them for the bullshit that they pull. And I stay on top of their damn necks. Okay, because they wrong. Them niggas they was and is wrong. And that ain't gonna change. Finesse 2TYMES says, everybody's talking about Finesse, you need to get away from mob ties. Man, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Now that's he said, now that's going on. I guess that now this TS is, I guess this shit. Now this shit that's going on is tragic, but that don't mean you jump ship on MFs. Who was there with you? That's what I be saying. Y'all ain't got no principles and morals. And I'm not, hey, he's, I don't know, I'm gonna get money back. I'm off here. Y'all know I'm definitely a Finesse fan. The only thing about it is that it concerns me a little because people are saying that allegedly there's a bag on um Junior and Jazz's. I think they pronounce his name Jazz. I don't know. Head, but I hear people say Jazz on his head and on their heads. And that's not something I would wish on anybody. Let me just get that right. But there's also been in the atmosphere that there are artists and people that are affiliated with them, that would be the Finesses and all of that, that people are looking at them. Here's the thing, I don't mean no harm. I never thought that the reason that Finesse 2TYMES, I mean, he was talented. They already knew they was gonna make a bag off of him. But I don't, I know people get into it for money, but I always felt like they signed him because they knew that he was getting ready to take off, and he was already out doing money bag, yo. And I had always felt like that Jay Prince Jr. was put there to kind of get in his ear, okay? by CMG to kind of get in his ear to take him back to Moneybag Yo so that they could put him up under Moneybag Yo so that they could control his success. Okay. And all, they could keep their thumb on him. Right. So that's kind of how I always felt. And I always felt like that Jay Prince played devil's advocate, and they kind of sent him to do that, Junior. Okay. So I don't feel like the relationship is that genuine, other than money. And I know it is about money, but I don't really think that they care about him that much. And my point is, and I know I'm going around the world, Jay Prince Jr., I guess I look at his eyes and they look so cold. Okay, so I'm assuming that he loves his family. I have to assume that. Hell, I don't know him, because all these people that he got around him are absolutely cold-blooded, cold-hearted hyenas. Okay, so if they want they get back, they ain't really got that much loyalty. He ain't got as much loyalty to Finesse as he does his brothers, his dad, some of them little dudes that's already been around them. If they gotta get somebody, hell, I feel, in my opinion, he'd be glad for them to take Finesse. I don't think he really got no love for Finesse, because it was never genuine. He was sent to him anyways, and it was not for the right reason. Okay. So if he feel like they got to get, if anybody, if they get their get back or whatever, and I'm not promoting get back, but it just because I don't promote it, it don't mean it's not gonna happen. He would be glad for them to get somebody like Finesse or something like that, and not him or his family or the people that he truly, I guess, cares about, that has been around him. That's all I'm saying. The same situation like what happened with Puffy when Tupac died. Puffy's already said that when Tupac was killed, Puffy knew that the West Coast was saying one of them had to go because they felt like that they was involved. Okay. And Puffy took Biggie to California, because if you listen to Gene Deal, he said Puffy took that boy to his death because he knew somebody had to die, and he rather had been Biggie and not him. He said all the studios in New York, why would you take him on the West Coast? Because he knew that somebody had to go, and he took Biggie to his death, allegedly. Okay. And I believe Gene Deal. Gene's story ain't changed. He telling the damn truth on them niggas. Okay. And so that's all I'm saying. So, even I'm not saying he shouldn't have loyalty, whatever. I don't know what Jay Prince has supposedly done for him in the background. Hell, he was going to get that anyways, because Finesse is blazing. Okay. He's blazing. If you ask me, they kind of put a little simmer on his shimmer. Really? They kind of put a little fizzle on that blaze, being affiliated with them. But he's so talented, we just still supporting him. The dude is off the chain. And so what I think Finesse needs to do is just move right, watch his loyalty, make sure he don't become no lick. Keep his eyes open. He had posted one time, I'm let God continue to lead me. Please let him lead you. Let him lead you right on out of Houston. Okay. And I ain't saying come back to Memphis, but Lord have mercy. Okay. Some of these folks just need to go live, buy them a little house, and a big house, build them a big house out in Indiana, somewhere in the damn woods, when they get off tour, and go live in it and be happy. Let it be big, have all the amenities that they want, and just kind of get away from these people are sick. There was no reason for them to kill that boy. They was jealous of him. Okay, I'm hearing, I was looking at some of the comments and other vlogs, and when I say that, I'm talking about websites, and people was posting saying that the young man had went and bought some jewelry and things of that nature, and they was saying that they was around here flossing too much. But they were saying, if you look at Quavo did not have all his jewelry on. Okay, he didn't have on a whole lot of big jewelry. and they feel like that was for a reason, although they had went and bought supposedly a whole lot of jewelry, but Takeoff had his own. So you have to think about these dudes. First of all, they jealous hearted. And in their mind, they feel like F that nigga. He think cause he the Migos, he around here flossing on us. The women probably all over them because you know they the Migos, and they jealous. I want what he got. Hell, I think Jay Prince Jr., in my opinion, had them dice games just so that they can pull out what they got and have his hitters and his robbing squad, as you know, the police department used to always, when they have organized crime, they call them the robbing squad, a group of little dudes that kind of work together and rob dope boys and stuff. He have his robbing squad around, counting their pockets and sizing them up. Okay. So this is gonna get interesting. I got to get off of here, but yes, they're saying that allegedly the Fifth Ward is threatening the witness. I can see that. They want to be goons to the end, but hey, I guess they wanted to go be swept up under the rug, like Duke the Jeweler and like some of this other stuff, you know, that has more than likely been swept up under the rug because that police chief was ready to do some more sweeping. Okay. As a matter of fact, I want y'all to hear this. I know I was getting ready to get off of here. I want y'all to hear this. Right quick. And it's not gonna take but a minute. I be hating to go and look for stuff. Hold on.
Let me speak to the human element first before we do anything.
This is the police chief.
I spoke to this young man's mother just an hour ago. Flew in here from out of town. I want everybody to understand the pain, the suffering of a mother. Very tough. And I told her, as we stand with any victim of violence, any homicide victim, their family, we stand with them in this city, in this police department, and everybody that's standing behind me. I want to thank our homicide unit under the direction of Commander Spears. To speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the homicide investigator Arrington. After he speaks, I'm going to get Commander Garcia. But let me speak to this just right. We understand and we know it. This morning about Proctown location, billiards, and our hip hop community.
Hold on, let me go back.
Oh, and evident from this city and people who I have.
Let me go on back.
Again, because sometimes the hip hop community gets a bad name.
You hear that shit? This motherfucker.
The MIGOS rap group.
Lord forgive me.
Out of Atlanta. And I want to pause again because sometimes the hip hop community gets a bad name. And I know, evident from this city and people who I have a personal relationship, a lot of great people in our hip hop community. You
hear that, Daniel? That's all. That's what I wanted y'all to hear. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me say something else.
And I respect them.
Y'all hear that?
But back,
he trying to let them know I'm on your damn side. Okay.
To Takeoff. I got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston, and everyone spoke of what a great young man is. We got to police ourselves. There is so many talented individuals, men and women, in that community who, again, I love and I respect. And we all need to stand together and make sure nobody tears down that industry.
He talking about the damn industry. This is a damn murder case, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. People can say what they want to. And stuff might not be happening as fast as they want it to happen. But the Memphis police investigators and TBI and FBI, they on these niggas' asses when as it relates to this Dolph's case. They ain't playing devil's advocate. They ain't playing nothing. They just handling business. And I wouldn't give a damn what a nigga that don't live in Memphis or in Memphis say. I know that to be true. This man right here was letting these folks know, I got you. And so, and that mayor was standing there looking at him to make sure he didn't go left. And so what the citizens, the Houstonians need to do the next election, they need to get rid of that mayor because the mayor appoints the police chief. So even if the police chief, if he wasn't as chummy, you could tell he chummy. He said he got it's celebrities that he love, he respect and love. Okay. But it seems like to me, he was trying to make them feel easy by letting them know, I got you. I ain't get ready to throw you up under the bus. But in order for Takeoff's murder to be solved, he gonna have to throw somebody up under the bus. Because some of them people he like and love, it seems like had something to do with his murder. So what the Houstonians need to do is they need to put some pressure on the mayor. I don't know when his term is up, but they need to get out in droves to make sure he ain't reelected. And so, you know, if a new mayor comes in, that's how you know he go, because a new mayor is bringing in their new administrations. You're gonna see a damn new police chief. Okay. So some pressure need to be put on them because some of these folks shouldn't be made to feel so comfortable to do what they do. And it seems like this same little group feels too comfortable. Okay. And it's cold-blooded. It is. So if there are not results, then their mayor got to be reelected. That's all. It ain't nothing personal. It's business. Okay. If there ain't no results, then that whole they got to revamp that mayor's office so that police department can be revamped. To bring in somebody that's gonna make sure that this extortion stop and these robberies stop and these murders stop. And ain't nobody protected. That's all. It ain't personal. It ain't being mean. That's business. So I agree when he said we got to police ourselves. You got to police yourself. You damn right. You got to take what's going on in your own hands as it relates to the community because it's in your hands anyway. People don't know the power they have. The mayor works for the citizens because they elect him. And if they sitting up showing certain people in the community favor, then we can't reelect him no more. It ain't nothing personal. You just go home. When I see you, we're going to shake your hand, but you got to go. And that's the only way the Black community going to start winning. By letting these politicians know you ain't getting my vote. I'm going to put my vote in my back pocket. You keep protecting the wrong people. When actually the young lady should be protected. Okay? So the mayor has a choice. Either he's going to protect the people that's been putting money in his campaign, big dollars and in his pocket, or he's going to protect the majority because even with folks putting money in his campaign, if the majority don't vote for his ass, he can't be elected. And stop voting for these people that these politicians say vote for. We see that a lot of them ain't a bit of damn good. But they use the influence of these politicians because most citizens have these politicians in high places. I mean, these celebrities in high places. Okay. And vote for anybody these celebrities say vote for. Okay. When we see a lot of them ain't no damn good. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to cut this short. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can definitely donate to the channel. But I am very concerned about Finesse, because Finesse is a Memphian. Finesse, we love Finesse. We want to see Finesse win. And my advice to Finesse would be, don't make no statements. Okay? Don't make no statements. Make your money. That's a business relationship. Don't make no statements. Make your money. That ought to be a rap song. But see, they'll be trying to put that into a straight drop album. Because he already talking about no statement. It don't matter whether he make a statement or not, he through. They used him up. That's another video though. Okay. But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Talk with you later.